Who had those t-shirts? Ladies and gentlemen, let me say officially welcome, and how lovely is this that we're all here today to share, and indeed a great honour to be here to conduct the ceremony today. Please feel free to take your seats now. Now, I'm sure some of these introductions are not needed at all, But I'm going to have a little moment to introduce this beautiful bridal party for us. Now, leading that stunning entrance was Simone and Tim's girls, and of course, Shannalise led the way, and she was followed by Lakeisha, and then Shania, and of course, gorgeous little Hudson led our beautiful bride down the aisle. And of course, Simone's dear mum, Diane, had the time-honoured tradition of escorting her daughter down the aisle. Now, standing beside Tim today are his brothers, Paul and Andy, and of course, Simone and Tim Zayden. Now, I think they're all doing a wonderful job of family support here, and I think they're all looking pretty darn gorgeous. I think they deserve a big round of applause. Lovely. Now, we're going to talk a little bit about marriage today, and there'll be a bit of love and a bit of mushy stuff that we're going to be talking about today and sharing. But I'll start with a little verse about marriage, that it's a commitment to life, the best that two people can find and bring out in each other. It offers opportunities for sharing and growth that no other relationship can equal. It is a physical and an emotional joining that is promised for a lifetime. And marriage deepens and enriches every facet of life. Happiness is fuller, memories are fresher, commitment is stronger, and even anger can be felt more strongly but yet passes more quickly. Marriage understands and forgives the mistakes that life sometimes is unable to avoid. And today's Simone and Tim's ceremony is about celebrating the love that they have found and committing to their future and sharing the celebration with you, their most important people. And I think you'll find they've thrown on some food and some drinks, and they're ready to have a great big party with you all. Aren't you lucky? So of course we are here together, and we are gathered here to celebrate with them and for them as they cement their commitment to one another and take the next step in their life together. Now, the future for Simone and Tim is one of excitement and possibility, together with the family that they have brought together and the home that they have created. Now, I want to dwell on that for a moment, folks, because there's that word home, and it's an important one for Simone and Tim. Home is a place where you can relax, you can be yourself, you can be free from judgment or retribution. Home is where you're safe, and Simone and Tim feel completely at home with each other, and they've made their physical home one of loving and caring environments. And there's lots of friendship, fun and laughter. But actually, as we know, their home includes a few other people as well. Now, this is for you kids. Now, this is, we know that there's Zayden and Shannalise, Lakeisha, Shania and Hudson in Simone and Tim's home. Now, as part of this ceremony, this is a reminder to all of you kids, really, that because you're now this beautiful extended family, that Simone and Tim have been so happy that you've all formed this dynamic of family, while they make a commitment to one another today, they would also like to acknowledge and reaffirm their love and commitment to all of you. Because you are the most important people to them. So they'd like to remind you that their loving commitment to one another reinforces that you have the support of all your extended family and circle of friends. All these people out here, you can call on them now because they're all your family now. Watch out. But truly, kids, these people that Simone and Tim are surrounded by are now your extended family, and they're the people who will love and care for you and always will be there for you to help you find your own way in the world. And when you're grown up, or think you are, home will always be there for you, and the door will always be open, or if not, you'll know where to find the key. And I think that's a lovely part of today, that we remember that this new family, and it stirs my emotions, and I think it's a very special thing that we see here today. So today we are blessed. We are blessed to be here and to witness this wonderful occasion. And it's a modern day love story that gives an optimism and comfort that love is strong, and love will find us and conquer all if we allow it to. Love will always prevail, and patience delivers rewards. And most importantly, we are here to talk about and reflect on Tim and Simone's love. I like this part. I call it the love marriage Simone and Tim story. And I'm going to share a little bit with you today. I'm pretty sure I'm not giving away any secrets, but we're going to reflect on how their story started. First memories of each other or Tim's impression of Simone as a dedicated mum who was involved at school, helpful, caring, and focused on her children's well-being and education above all else. Simone said she would never forget the first time they met. I think there might have been a little flicker or a spark there, but she didn't elaborate, but she did say her first impressions of Tim were that he was approachable and an easy person to chat to. Now, long and easy conversations followed, a glimpse of an easy and comfortable connection that would quickly grow. Through these conversations, Tim and Simone both saw qualities in each other that would prove to be the foundations of their continuing relationship and love. Now, the clincher was when Simone and the kids not only agreed to go to a Saints game with Tim, but also to wear the Saints merchandise as well. That was it. He knew they were keepers. In Simone, Tim found a happy and beautiful partner who makes decisions so often that benefit others more than herself, demonstrating a benevolence and a devotion to family that he admires greatly. For Simone, Tim impresses her every day. She loves him for his loyal and supportive nature and feels that as they've grown as a couple, he has also helped her grow as an individual. And together, they've become best friends. And they talk of providing love, support, opportunity and ongoing encouragement to continue reaching for their individual goals and dreams, as well as continuing a safe and loving and happy environment for the family. They also use a few of those one-liners, like the good old, "You complete me," and, that dance joy line, that when I'm in a room with you, the missing piece is found. Now, we can't say that's corny or mushy because remember, this is the love story, and this is what's brought us all here today, is this wonderful love story. And as you know, these lines convey a deep connection, a completeness that Simone and Tim have found together. They weren't expecting this relationship to turn up in their lives, but doesn't life have its own way of working out and making your dreams come true if you have your heart and mind open to that? Now, we know that family life is busy and can test one's patience at times. Simone and Tim get that completely and are prepared and committed to work together into the future. For Simone and Tim, there is a newfound happiness with their loved and loving 5 shared children. And marriage for Simone and Tim is another way to express their commitment to each other and the children, and to demonstrate that as a family, they are all in this together, with love and support being the glue. So after 4 years together, today makes another chapter in this beautiful story as Simone and Tim and the family look forward to spending the rest of their days together, just as they are now, surrounded by love, happiness, adventures, laughs and smiles. Now I have a reading to share that really that Simone and Tim chose, and it sums up all they're looking forward to with life ahead as a married couple. And the reading is called All I Want. And all I want is to love you for the rest of my life, to wake up every morning with you by my side, knowing that no matter what will happen, I'll be able to come home to your loving arms. All I want is to share everything with you, to talk about our ideas, our dreams, the little everyday things that make us laugh, and the not so little everyday things that we can't help worrying about. All I want is to give you my love as a place that you can always come to for acceptance. All the simple comfort that silence brings, when things left unspoken can still be understood. All I want is to grow old with you, to watch our life unfold, our dreams one by one come true. All I want is to love you forever. Very nice, very beautiful. Now I have another little reading, but I'm not going to read it. Shania, I'm going to ask you to read it. This is on behalf of the children. Now I'm just going to get you a little microphone.
When we first met you, we had no idea about how our lives were going to change forever. We have so many reasons to be thankful, to smile, laugh, and know we have a dad by our side. You make Mum so happy, and we see how much you love her. Since you walked into our lives, you've given us kids love and so much guidance. You took us on and made us your own, and you're always there when we need you. We are so thankful for everything. Thank you, Tim. We love you.
That deserves a round of applause, yes. Well done, Sinead. Now, with all this talk about love and boy, oh boy, there'll be a lot of it today. And so there should be. But let's move into the official requirements of today so we can truly have this beautiful couple well and truly hitched. As we do move into the, will you commit yourself completely to her and her alone? And will you promise to love her, care for her, and stand by her through all that life may bring, for as long as you both shall live?
I will.
That was a nice big teacher voice, but let's hear it really loud and clear.
I will.
Wonderful. And Simone, will you take Tim to be your husband, to live together in the bonds of marriage? Will you commit yourself completely to him and him alone? And will you promise to love him, care for him, and stand by him through all that life may bring, for as long as you both shall live?
I will.
Wonderful. If you'd like to pass your bouquet to Shania now, Simone, and Simone and Tim, I'm going to ask you to turn to one another and take each other's hands. One for you. And one for you. Okay, who first, Tim?
I, Timothy John Leyland, call upon the people here present to witness that I take you, Simone Louise Van, to be my lawful wedded wife. Simone, I'm very proud that today you become my wife. I couldn't read that word. To have and to hold from this day forward, for better or for worse, for richer or poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish until death do us part.
Thank you. And Simone. A breath.
I, Simone Devan, call upon the people here present to witness that I take you, Timothy John Leyland, to be my lawful wedded husband. Tim, I am very proud that today you become my husband, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better or worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish until death do us part.
Wonderful. Deep breaths. I think they can have another round of applause, don't you? Beautiful. Now, there's another part of a wedding ceremony that we know that there's a tradition of exchanging wedding rings.
Sorry. Simone. Simone has a ring, has no end, neither shall my love for you. I choose you to be my wife this day and forevermore.
Tim, as a ring has no end, now neither shall my love for you. I choose you to be my husband this day and forevermore.
Them on, Lakeisha? They get them on? Yeah, they're on, they're on, they're on. Wow, that's exciting because right now that means Simone and Tim, with the vows and words of love and promise you have exchanged today, and now with the joining of your hands, you have forever joined your hearts before your family and friends. And it is my honour to pronounce you to be married. Please share your first kiss as husband and wife. Wow, often I'll ask the photographer, do they need to do that again? But I think I nailed it. One more? One more. Come on, one more. Woohoo! Never have too many kisses, exactly. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as always, there's a little bit of paperwork to do. So I'm going to ask you just to relax exactly where you are. We will only be just popping down here. It takes about 3 minutes and we'll be back to conclude the ceremony in just a few moments. I will ask Tim's dad, David, and Simone's mum, Diane, as witnesses to join us. I think you can relax. Join with me in congratulating them as I present to you for the first time Mr. and Mrs. Cleland.